Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel today. It's Colleen. I have a couple little shares I want to share with you. This little pile is little crafts that me and my grandson made. I love to, when I have Walker, I always like to try to do a craft or two with him because he loves crafting. So I thought I would share that with you. And then I'm going to share a kit from a new design team that I've become a part of very recently, and I'm quite excited about it, and she's incredibly talented, and I'm so excited to be a part of her team and to get to know all the other team members as well. But yes, I want to share with you a little project that I am using her kit in that I started a little bit ago. So first and foremost, this is Lambammy. We used paper plates, not the styrofoam, but the other, like more of the paper, cardboardy type paper plate. We used two, but on the one, you flip it upside down like this, and I applied glue, and Walker, ever so carefully, placed all these cotton balls, which of course formed the body of the lamb. And then he glued the face and the ears on and the eyes. I, of course, cut them out. And then we gave him little legs. And I thought, if you guys have little kids or your little grandkids come visit, this is a fun, quite a simple little craft. And it's been sitting on my piano like this, so the legs are a bit bent. But isn't he cute? Walker enjoyed doing that with me. And then one thing Walker loves to do is draw. He likes to draw more than he likes to color. So Graham is the hired colorer, and he chooses the colors, and I'm quite happy to be coloring his little shapes and stuff for him. It's fun. It's teamwork. I call it teamwork. He says, "Teamwork, Grandma." So this is his one-eyed monster, which I just couldn't help. And of course, I'm teaching him how to recycle. So he drew it on the back of a Pringles box. Isn't he adorable? His one-eyed monster. And I was, of course, told what colors to use, and very specifically, I couldn't steer away from what he was wanting, and I just fell in love with it. So what I did is I date my work, and then I used my punch, paper punch here. It's the elongated one, and then we just used a little tie to give it a tab top here, and it's going to go into his journals. I've made him a couple journals, and I'm stuffing them with some of his lovely works. So there's that. And this was a collage piece that he drew, and Grandma, of course, did some coloring. And you'll notice something I thought was kind of cute, but right here is a bit of a section where he got a little bit frustrated. So he did the "yer" like that, and but that's okay. We decided to make that a part of his creation because there are no mistakes in art. That's what I've been teaching him. And then it made him happy again, so we started to do add some color. But if you'll notice, look at the detail in his little fine motor skills. Everything has one eye. I'm not sure why, but we're going with it. We're going through a one-eyed phase. This is a flying creature of some sort. The one-eyed, he called it the one-eyed sun. And I just love that he sat at the kitchen island, and the pink tape here, it's washi tape. I taped it to the counter so it wouldn't move on him. And he took his little marker and he just spent time drawing, and oh, he really does love to create. So, and I of course love to create with him. So we're going to put that away, tuck it in one of his special journals, so that one day he'll look back and say, "Wow, Grandma, I improved." But this is so cute. I just absolutely loved it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys quickly. Okay, I want to share that I have been invited to join the design team for Silver and Sparkles. Her name is Pam. She is an amazing artist. I am very honored that she would even consider me. And so there is There are 10 of us chosen to be a part of her team, and it's all very new for her as well. So I think she's pretty excited, and I'm pretty sure we're excited for her and to be a part of this with her. So with the first kit I chose what is this kit called? Layers of Spring. And the reason I chose it is because before I was a part of her team, I started a butterfly journal, and I thought, oh my goodness, when I looked at her stuff, I thought, I have got to have this kit so that I can add it to the journal that I already started making. And it's a lovely kit. I think there's, let's see, I have the stats somewhere. I wrote them down. There are 26 pages in this kit, including 2 pages of word prompts, which I thought was pretty cool. So I'm just going to flip through it with you. But here we have it. Is this not perfect for a butterfly themed journal? I mean, I have the journal already constructed, the cover and the signatures and whatnot, but these are going to also be implemented into the journal. I've already started to create with some of the ephemera pieces. And of course, I'm going to make this into another journal. So yes, there will be 2 butterfly journals. One will feature mostly just this kit from her shop, which I will link all her information below. Hope you guys check her out. If you're not already a subscriber of hers, you'll be happy to become one. But look at these sheets. Aren't they beautiful? So I printed these pages on just computer paper. But I did the ephemera, excuse me. I did the ephemera on cardstock. And again, I printed this once I'd already assembled my current butterfly journal. So I couldn't really implement these sheets yet. I mean, I can as far as using them for ephemera, background pieces and stuff. But I think I'm going to save this, and right after I finish the current butterfly journal, I'm going to make one again. I'm going to put this into the second journal. So stay tuned, guys. It will be fun to create that one. Just love the background pages. So here are the word prompts. So there's a background, there's a green and more of like a neutral color background, but just a bunch of words to cut out and to use however one would use them. And here are the ephemera sheets. Oh my goodness, just look at that. Beautiful. So this is on cardstock. So I doubled this, that's right, okay. I did some doubles and triples just because I started to use them in my journal. But these pockets and this belly band or side, the side decoration of a sheet or what have you, and these beautiful tags and some punches, circle punches, pockets and tags for the pockets. You can do some layering. Gorgeous. So yes, you can see why I printed it for my journal. So I want to just share with you a little glimpse of the journal that I've got going. So yeah, if you're interested, I'm going to link this kit from her shop below as well. Okay, so here's the journal I started, again, before I became a part of her team. So yeah, so there are 5 signatures, some blue trims, and a couple of butterflies that I layered up and added some, leftover threads from pulling stuff out of signature threads and things like that. So I hope you keep your stuff like you I'm sure you do. Keep all your little bits and pieces, because then we can use them, right? And did some rick-rack and did a bit of layering underneath the butterfly here. I'm not going to go into this too much, just want to briefly show you how I've progressed into it already. So I put a side flip here, and I used a master board that I'd had laying around, and I cut it down, and we put the insert flip here, and a couple little tags that I added some butterflies to that fit right in here. And you will have seen these signatures. I believe I shared them in a previous video. And if you're interested to check out a previous video of this and how to make this pullout, at the beginning of my signatures, these are double-sided journal spots. But just going into it here, I want to find a couple of places. There, here's one spot where I've used Pam's ephemera from her kit, and I added some trim, and I tucked a little tag in behind. So this here is a pull down and a pull up. So yeah, I do have a video on these if you're interested. For anybody new to my channel, take a look and have some fun making your own. I'm trying to find, I do have a couple of spots where I've done some light embellishing, and that's the middle of a signature here. It's using her sheet, one of her sheets. Oh, it's this one here actually. So you can see I cut out these pieces and I used them and I used the square, and then I used my own little butterflies from my ephemera box. So we've got that down in here. And let's see, what else do we have? There's another spot somewhere. Oh, there. I used her pockets and tags for the middle of the last signature. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning kit. So why don't we, I cut apart a little bit of the ephemera, and I want to just maybe find a spot for these today. These are from her kit. So this is a pull-out tag sheet, and I created some spots for journaling. So I thought, let's find a spot where this one can live. Oh, and there's, again, I used her sheets for the middle of this signature. So we've got something in this signature already. Now I think I'm going to, I'm just going to use it as a side of the page flip. Why not? Just like that. So it would open this way, and then you turn it, and here's the spot here. So I'm going to just clip this with the paper clip for now, until I decide where I really want it to live. Pull the paper clip out. There. Okay, so let's find a spot for, here is her pocket, and I did a bit of layering. And then I tucked in here I forget what you call these. You wrap spool around it, or, well, it's not a spool. Well, I guess it is a spool, but you put your lace around it. They're used various ways, and of course I used it as a little slip tag here. So let's go into the next signature. And why not just put it right here? I like that. I don't want to think this to death or anything. It doesn't really matter where it goes, but it does look nice there. So I'm going to glue it down as we speak. Yeah, so it's really exciting to see so many artists are growing their business. I do this simply for fun. I know myself, and if I started to do it as a business, I'd probably myself, I know it would, oh, I don't know, it might stunt my creativity, I'm not sure, but I do this simply for pleasure and love for all things paper. Maybe I will someday, who knows? But for now, this is what I do, and I'm happy to come alongside other people. Now, I haven't been invited in the past onto some design teams, and at the time, you know, things going on in life and busyness and whatnot, And while, yes, there's times I'm quite busy with being a grandma and whatnot, I have a little more time on my hands. So I am able to, I've recently joined a couple of teams, Creating with Jovi and, of course, Silver and Sparkles. So I will enjoy this time and season in my life where I can afford some time to help other creators out by showcasing their gorgeous creations, such as this butterfly kit. The other thing, I don't know Pam well, but I have found her to be a very kind-spirited woman, and I kind of look for that. I find, and Jovi's the same way, Creating with Jovi. Jovi, I'm sure you all know who she is, and she is also a very kind-spirited woman, and I'm always happy to come alongside lovely people. Looks like this didn't make it into the cut, so we'll take it out. Okay, tag, where are you going to live? I think for now we're just going to clip it to the page. Let's do that. Get my paper clip off here. Okay, so for now, I'm going to just leave it at that. I will share with you more page inserts as I create more ephemera for them, for the kit. But one more thing I think I'll share with you. I finally challenged myself to make some journal bling, I call it. And I've got them living on this piece of file folder. So they're ready, I can grab it. And they're at the ready as I need for, oh, actually, let me show you what I'm planning to do. Let's just choose one that I could use for my butterfly journal. Well, let's choose the blue theme here. So I'm going to take it off. So it's twine. And I just kind of use some beads to make it look like bling, and I've got it on a paper clip. This was inspired by Natasha from Treasure Books. So we're going to use it in this journal. Let's find a spot where it's going to hopefully stick out at the bottom. Why don't we try to find somewhere in the middle? Let's find a spot right in the middle here. I'm going to just clip it like that. I'm going to close it up. And look at that. Isn't that sweet? Pretty. So just another way to glam up your journal. I like that. We'll leave it in there. And I like how she, you know, had them attached to something. I don't know what I can't remember what she attached her paper clips to, but this works just fine for me. And so I have some ready to go for whatever projects that I might need to use them in. So there's that. And then I wanted just one last thing to share. This is a combination of my birthday and actually both my birthdays. So these are from my mother. Beautiful little vintage paper flowers, different pages, I guess, with lots of beautiful texture to them. She got them from Amazon. Like, look at these different little sizes, and if you can you hear? I just love the texture of these, and they're going to make cute little tags and pockets. Each bundle is a different, different shade of. This one's called Fabric Impression, and this one is called Paper Flower. So you can tell it embossed, and the feel is going to be the same. Oh yeah, so Yeah, you can just feel that. I love it. These are going to just be so fun to work with. Thanks, Mom, if you're watching. Silk Memory color page collection. The color palettes are beautiful. Handmade Romance, coffee dyeing. So yeah, there's these little pages. So yeah, if you're interested, I mean, again, they're on Amazon. I didn't order them, my mother did, but I'm sure they're easy to find. Vintage material paper is what they're called. Vintage material paper. Memo cards. So there's that. And lastly, these are from my 2 grandsons. Oh my goodness. It was a gift card they had presented me with. So of course, I couldn't help it but find these gorgeous books on Amazon that I will use in my journals. You guys, can you just imagine? Newsprint, absolutely stunning. And then we've got vintage newspaper. I'm very drawn to this type of collaged prints. They make beautiful journal embellishments and pages. Vintage newspaper, again, different sized. So this is a bit of a different texture than the first 2 I just showed you, but beautiful. Black and white, some natural earthy tones, some stained. I can't wait to get using these. And lastly, I love all things clocks and watches and that type of thing. So this vintage watches ephemera collection also was very attractive to me. So I will be using these up as well and doing some fun things with them. So feeling a little bit spoiled. Yes, I am. So yeah, so that's it, guys. A little bit of a share. Video and my excitement to be a part of a new design team. So stay tuned, and again, check below for the information on Pam's channel and shop and all those fun things that you're going to enjoy being a part of if you are not already. If you subscribe to her channel. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will catch up very soon. Bye for now.